Hey, Mick. Come here, buddy. Off. Mick, stand. Take a bow. Oh, good boy. This is take a bow. Let's watch that again. Stand. Stand. Good boy. Take a bow. Good boy. Let's see how I taught Mick to do that. Mickey, you go in. Maisie, come on out. Mick in. Mick, hey, buddy. Come on, Mick. Right here. Oh, I know you want to work. Come here, buddy. Let's go in. Here's a treat. Okay, Maisie. To teach your dog to take a bow, it helps to have a stand. But it's not necessary. And what you do is, when your dog is in a standing position, stand, you might have to help her a little bit. I have my hand under her belly right now. You put the treat in front of her nose, and you lure toward her back paws. I'll show you. Stand, Maisie bow. And the moment her elbows touch the floor, you give the dog the treat. Let's watch that again. Maisie bow. Good girl. We're cheating, she already knows this. Bow. Good girl. Let me make sure you can see her. Bow. See how I move my hand down and toward her back paws. Stand. Stand. Bow. There you go. I didn't treat her that time because her backside went down. If your dog's backside keeps dropping, meaning that if your dog keeps lying down instead of bowing, what you can do are a couple of things. One is you can try sitting beside your dog as I am now and keeping your hand under the belly and say bow, and then treat when the elbows touch the pavement. Or you can put your foot under your dog like this. Can you see my foot? Put your foot under there and say bow. And if the dog's body's back end starts to lower, they'll feel they'll feel your shoe underneath, and they won't lie down on that. Gradually, what you want to do is take a bow. You see, that time I didn't lure her. I just showed her the treat. If your dog does not bow when you merely show the treat and move a few inches away like this, stand, bow, bow, good girl. Then you have to go back to luring with the nose directly. Bow, good girl. I learned over time that I should always treat while the elbows are down, otherwise the dog does a quick bow, like the elbows touch the ground and then they come back up again. And I want, in this case I'm talking about Mick, I want Mick to hold the bow. So I started treating only while he's in the bow position, so he has to bow and wait. Bow. Maisie, take a bow. Good girl. See, I dropped the treat in front of her. Let's try that again. Maisie, bow. Stand. Maisie, bow. Good girl. I also take a bow when I ask for the bow, which is my cue. I lean forward like this. I have the treat here, and the dog is facing me, and we bow to each other. You can also try having your dog take a bow beside you so that you bow together. Bow. And it's a good idea to have your dog do tricks, not only just facing you. I've run into trouble with Mick because we're always facing each other as we work on tricks. And then when I try to go into agility, say, or obedience, he's always turning to face me, because that's how we work together. That's our habit. So, come on, Maisie. Ready? Good girl. Can you bow? Bow. No, she's so wiggly. Stand. Bow. Good girl. So you try that with your dog. Ask for a bow. Remember, I'm going to review. You get your dog in a stand, and you move the treat down and back. Stand. Bow. Good girl. Don't release the treat until the dog's elbows touch the ground. So you want to make sure you can stand where you can see the elbows I know that's a little hard with some of the fluffier dogs. Stand, bow, good, see, she lay down so I didn't treat. Bow, good girl. Gradually remove the lure, make it a gesture, and you can add a bow yourself, or if you want to curtsy, you can curtsy. Or you could come up with a hand signal, like something like that cues the dog to take a bow. But eventually you want the bow to be independent of any hand gesture, and also independent of any verbal gesture, so that you can just go like this without saying anything, and the dog will bow and as you bow. So that's take a bow. Have fun working on that. It's a great way to end a little demonstration of your tricks. Sometimes Mick and I get caught doing tricks somewhere, downtown, or at a vet's office, or at a shopping mall. And when I feel overwhelmed by the people, which actually happens to my incredulity, when I get overwhelmed by the crowd of people around us, I have learned that I can just say, take a bow, and he bows and everybody laughs and walks away. It's such a relief. Likewise, the trick wave bye-bye. Stay tuned. I'll show you how to teach your dog to wave bye-bye.